Well, hello, welcome to the status chat for today. We've got this going. We've got some stuff from this week economics. We'll just go through it real quickly. Then we hit existing home sales and we hit one other thing, which is jobless. Those are the two areas that are probably something to notice whether or not they're good or bad or whatever it is. Anyway, we started out with the existing home sales that was released on Monday. We were previously at 4.01 million, and we are now actual 4.02. So that's not really a big deal there. I've seen actually even just Googling, some say it ticked up, some say it ticked down. But anyway, it's essentially flat, which is, not all that great considering that April usually is our big month. So May would normally be down just maybe a little bit, but not much. So it's right there. I don't see anything big with that. But we were a little lower, I think, on April than we were really anticipating. That's usually our big month. Like third week of April is the biggest one for showings and getting ready to. So anyway, April and May is a big part of the season. All right. Well, we have the NFIB Optimism Index. It was at 95.8 before. It's 95.9. That's essentially flat, but it is moving slightly in the right direction. CPI, that was out on Tuesday. It was 0.9 last period. It is 0.6 this time. So we're actually dropping on the CPI as a whole. But what surprised me was I'm looking at it at the core actually was twice at 0.4% than it was previously. So yeah, I would have almost thought it would be the other way around because of the fuel issues and the issues maybe with the cost of energy causing not the core but the total to go up. That's the old game. All right, well, if energy and food is up, then we'll blame it on, and we'll just report the core because the core will be lower. So that's the whole thing. Federal budget, we were projecting last point in time, we were at 258 billion. That was the last cycle, last month. We're at 217, was projected 217 billion. We got 215 billion, so that's good. We saved $2 billion. A billion here, a billion there. Pretty soon you're talking about some real money. Let's see what else we got. We got the core PPI came out. 0.2 last time, 0.6 this time. That's not good. See, the PPI is going to be a leading compared to the CPI. That's consumer versus the producer. The lead lag thing that we got going on. No big deal there. Something may be coming. U.S. retail sales, we were at 1.6 previously. We're at 0.5 now. That's not good. Retail sales slowing down. Just maybe people are not buying as much. Initial jobless claims. So let's go ahead and we'll bring initial jobless claims up. We'll pick one of these we have. Let's go ahead and kick that on. Here we go. Reuters. We'll click this one because it's the big one. Come on. If it will respond. Let's Seeking Alpha. We'll try it, see if it actually responds. It actually responds. Reuters is dead. All right. Initial jobless claims rise past consensus in past week. So yeah, they were a little higher than we were expecting. So let's see if they'll tell us what the numbers are. Initial jobless claims for the week ending May 9th increased by 12,000. Which is not a significant amount in 212,000 or 211,000, but it is 12,000 more people. 12,000 more people. So that is important to the 12,000 people that may have lost their job if it wasn't by choice, and it shouldn't be by choice. So we were looking at 208, and it looks like we got 211. So we are up a little bit more. Not a big thing, but it's not in the right direction. Now let's check this. This is our friends at Mortgage News Daily. We've pulled up existing home sales. I did see conflicting headlines, but I trust this site as opposed to some of the ones we just Google. And what we see is we were at 4 million and change. So now we're at 4 million shy of change. So not really a big deal. We were about this point not too long ago. here in January. So we're about January point. So yeah, just kind of holding the unknown here, because we do have some stuff going on. We don't know what's going to happen, whatever going to come out of that. Unlike all the other months in past that we've had in our lives, because we certainly knew what was going to happen the next month, didn't we? Well, we didn't know there either. So it doesn't really look like there's anything super scary. But jobless claims did tick up a little bit. Existing home sales look like they ticked down just a little bit, but nothing really significant either way. But we have to watch the margin. Alrighty, well, I'm going to let you go. Hey, let me know if you actually prefer a little shorter version of these things than what we were doing before, and we'll see you there in the future. See ya. Bye.